Hey brothers, how's it going? Welcome back to another video. Oh, sorry, an audio. And as you guys know, I'll be audioing different stuff now. Something I really love to audio, and it's something that I personally like to watch other YouTubers do, so I'm going to try it out myself. And we're doing reflections from audiobooks that I'm reading. We're doing The Superior Man at the moment. But today we'll be doing it about something different. Different topics I want to address, so I'll just make it out in a video. I think from now on, when it doesn't relate to semen retention, I'm going to do an audio about it. So here we go. I want to talk about anger, okay? Anger, bro. And share with my thoughts right now at the moment. So, I've realized that I have some growing up to do, that I have some maturing to do. And, being the age that I am, I've come to a point where I do not need to be told off anymore like a child. Yes, I do live at home with my parents, and I do not need my parents to tell me off like I'm a child. I find that disgraceful in myself. My dad just told me off recently for having an inappropriate tone, okay? And I felt very childish. I felt off. I didn't feel happy with that. So then I'm just reflecting with myself now that if you're going to be angry, have the sweetest of tones. If you're going to be angry, have the sweetest of tones. That's your choice. Remember the 3 stages of anger that this guy called Abraham Tversky, I forgot his name, but he's a really smart guy. And he talked about the 3 stages of anger. You got the initial feeling of anger. That's the feeling that I can't control. And then you got the second feeling of anger, which is the choice you decide to make with that feeling. And then the third stage is the result of your action. So let me give you an example. I'll use my example. So, I was a bit annoyed at my mother. So I spoke to her in an inappropriate tone. So that was the initial thing, was I was angry at my mom, that I couldn't control that feeling. And my choice was to have an angry tone with her. That was my choice. And as you guys know, I'm doing anger journaling, something that I learned from this brother Abraham Tversky, and he talked about anger journaling. So every time you get angry, you let yourself know what you got angry and how you reacted, and see if you can react in a better way. I didn't react in the best way possible. I spoke very rudely, and then my dad told me off. And I felt like a child, and I did not like that. So I have to change. I do not like being told off like I'm a child. So I had to tell myself what's another way I can react. And the one way I can react is to talk with a sweet tone. I could have chosen to talk with a more gentler tone and discussed my words more calmly. It's because the reason my parents are treating me like this, because I'm still expressing to them that I'm a child. How does a child react when they get angry? They act in a violent, inappropriate manner, and I'm sick of myself for doing that. I feel, exactly, I just feel off about myself by reacting like that. So this is just something I reflected on that I have to change. That I have to see the way I reacted, which was talking in a rude way, and see that that wasn't the right choice. Yeah, anger doesn't make you do anything. Anger is just a feeling. You choose what you do with that anger. And my choices right now aren't the best. So I have to grow the hell up and talk in a more sweeter tone when I'm angry. And that's just the more stronger thing to do. I learned in my religion that our Prophet, peace be upon him, he taught us to not get angry. He said it 3 times when someone asked him. He said, just don't get angry, don't get angry, don't get angry. The feeling of anger is there, but you choose to ignite it. It's like a flame. You choose to put fuel over it. You know what I'm saying? I hope this is making some sense for you guys. But basically, bro, I need to change my ways. Not only am I learning discipline with my sexual fire, now I have to learn discipline with my emotional fire, which is my anger. I made something called the anger training, which is when you see how many days you can go without losing your shit. I didn't go very far, and I just learned that I got to decide not to react in such a way, to take a step back, to take a breath, and to not get angry, that when you lose anger, you lose everything. When you lose your control and your anger, you lose everything. To remember to keep my tone together. I hope this video was good. Thank you so much for subscribing. If you has, God bless. And I'll see you guys in the next one. See ya.